everyone. Well, what an incredible 2 days that we've had for our first edition of World Football Summit Hong Kong. Over these past 2 days, we've had close to 4,000 registered users and making it one of the biggest and best World Football Summit events ever. We've welcomed over 100 speakers from global football legends like Carles Puyol, Rio Ferdinand, Javier Zanetti, Davor Zucker, Fabio Capello, Pierluigi Collina, but also top executives such as Eric Falk, Romy Guy from FIFA, Michele Uva from UEFA, or Javier Tebas from La Liga. Their insights and experiences focusing on the challenges and opportunities of the Asian football industry have been amazing. But none of this would have been possible without our partners. So I want to thank the government of Hong Kong, the Hong Kong Football Association, the whole of Hong Kong really for hosting us in their city, and also our local partners, Asia partners, Filipe, Ibis, all of their amazing team. Without their dedication and that of the whole city of Hong Kong, this event wouldn't have been possible. And on a personal note, I've had the privilege of spending the past 6 weeks here in Hong Kong. It's become my home in Asia, and I'm really looking forward to coming back very, very soon and start preparing our second edition in Hong Kong. So again, thank you very much. Thank you for hosting us. And now I'll pass the word to our local partner, Filipe Gonçalves.
Thank you, Jan. So please join me to welcome Mr. Filipe Trigo Gonçalves, Chairman of Asia Partners. Filipe, please.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I want to thank to everyone that came, and I want to thank to the government of Hong Kong, to the tourism board, for all the support that they have been given to us, to all the talents that were in the summit, and of course to all of our team. And thank you so much for Miss Rosanna Law and Mr. Eric Falk to being here. Okay, looking forward to see you next year. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Filipe. Thank you. Now, please join me to welcome back on stage Mr. Eric Falk, Chairman of the Football Association of Hong Kong, China, to say a few words to us. Mr. Falk, please.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a warm welcome to all of you again here for the first edition of the World Football Summit. It is my real pleasure to have all of you here and wrapping this last session up in Hong Kong. Over the past 2 days, we've had a chance to exchange ideas, share experience, and connect with people who are passionate about the future of football from every corner of the globe. The summit has been more than just a conference. It has been a statement that Hong Kong is ready to play a bigger role in the global football community. We are proud to be a city that bridges East and West, not just geographically, but also culturally and professionally. And we have seen in action here with over 3,000 delegates and more than 100 speakers coming together to talk about everything from fan engagement and digital innovation to youth development and sustainability. We've also had the privilege of welcoming some of the game's greatest, Rio Ferdinand, many players, and just before our last sharing, Davor Zucker, and many more. Their story reminds us why we love this game and why we love this sport. And this is why we continue to inspire across generations. Hong Kong is building for its future. With the opening of the new 50,000-seat Kai Tak Sports Park, we now have a world-class venue that can host top-tier matches and major international events. And with the support of the Hong Kong SAR government and our connection to the Greater Bay Area, we are in a strong position to grow football, not just locally, but regionally. Thank you for all being part of this journey. Let's keep working together to grow the game, build bridges, and make football even more global, inclusive, and forward-looking. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Falk. Thank you. And finally, a round of applause, and join me to welcome Ms. Rosanna Law, Secretary for Culture, Sports and Tourism of the HKSA, our government, to say a few words for us. Ms. Law, please.
Mr. Juan Alessie, Eric, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and it is my great pleasure to finally join you at this closing panel of the World Football Summit. I actually came back from Beijing late last night to make myself available for at least the closing part of this important summit, which is a fitting final act of a thrilling international football season or football summer here in Hong Kong. So allow me to say really more than a few words, because this is the only opportunity that I can speak to such a distinguished audience. Well, let me first extend my very warmest welcome to all influential football stakeholders who gather here for the first time in Hong Kong to share insightful views on trends in global football industry. I hope everyone has had fruitful and rewarding exchanges at the two-day summit, filled by multiple panels on a wide range of topics. Asia stands today as the world's largest and fastest growing football market, driven by large fan bases and rapidly expanding sponsorship opportunities. Over the last 2 days, many useful exchanges should have taken place on how such positive features could be utilized to better shape the future of football in Asia, both commercially and in terms of elevating the standard and quality of football in this part of the world. In this connection, I trust you also have had a glimpse on why Hong Kong stands out in Asia as holding the key to football's regional future. But do please allow me to share a few of my views on the strengths of Hong Kong and our collective offering. First, Hong Kong has the infrastructure. The Kai Tak Sports Park, the US $4 billion largest ever sports and entertainment infrastructure that the Hong Kong SAR government has ever invested, was commissioned officially in March this year. Some of you, such as friends from Tottenham Hotspur, who played at the Kai Tak Stadium just 5 weeks ago, and if, on top of football, you are also rugby fans, you will have already experienced the state-of-the-art high-tech hardware in this 50,000-strong capacity stadium. From what I have heard thus far from the teams that have played in the stadium so far, reviews on the Kai Tak Stadium since its debut have been very positive. In just the 7 months since its commissioning, we have already hosted matches including Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs from the English Premier League, AC Milan from Serie A, and the Indian national team. At the risk of over-marketing, Kai Tak Stadium is an all-weather, fully air-conditioned venue, which you would especially appreciate over Hong Kong's very hot summer. In addition to Kai Tak Stadium, the 40,000-seat Hong Kong Stadium, which some of you may have visited in the past, has also played host to a number of important football matches this year. The annual Guangdong Hong Kong Cup and the Chinese New Year Cup, featuring legends from major European leagues on the first quarter of 2025, Manchester United, my favorite but struggling team, versus the Hong Kong-China representative team in May, and the series of exciting games of Saudi Super Cup in August all took place at the Hong Kong Stadium, which might be less eye-catching technology-wise, but more than compensated for its nostalgic value and central location of being only a few steps away from the bustling Causeway Bay and Wan Chai area. Together, these two large-scale venues now provide the perfect condition for Hong Kong to serve as a launchpad of Asia's football development. Second, Hong Kong has the market. Located at the center of Asia, where the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area is home to more than 100 million people, where the rest of China and most East and Southeast Asian countries, which are home to half of the world's population, are within a 5-hour flight reach, and where more direct flights from locations such as Riyadh to Hong Kong are now in operation. Hong Kong has a unique global appeal to Asian markets in the world of premier international football. With our proximity to the mainland of China, which has the largest football fan base in the world, Hong Kong is a natural gateway for clubs, federations, and investors seeking collaboration opportunities across the mainland market. And if you have just joined one of the games I mentioned just now, you will testify to the electrifying atmosphere created by our civilized but raveling at all times fans, and agree with me that it is like the best party in the world. On top of the games themselves, Hong Kong's world-class tourism infrastructure, featuring a wide range of luxurious to value-for-money hotels, diverse dining options at different price points, and one of the most efficient transportation systems in the world, provides the ideal environment for hosting large-scale football events that can, most important of all, draw regional and international visitors, but also an attractive vacation destination for players, staff, and their families. Now, let the numbers speak for themselves. The depth and breadth of our market is best showcased by the popularity of the several key football matches held in Hong Kong this year. The first ever overseas North London derby featuring Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur in Hong Kong, held on the 31st of July, attracted a record-breaking attendance of 49,975. The series of matches in the Saudi Super Club, which is a relatively new brand for fans in this part of the world, have achieved an aggregated attendance of over 80,000. A great number of them are actually fans from the Middle East and elsewhere. Hong Kong's third point of strength lies with our proven expertise in organizing international matches and mega events. Eric, our chairman of the Football Association of Hong Kong, China, will of course be even better placed to share with you the expertise and professionals that we possess in Hong Kong. But I believe I will sound convincing enough when I point you to the consecutive successes of all the important football matches in Hong Kong that are staged this year, and the wonderful reports, social media posts, and photos that accompany these matches. Last but not the least, I should state to you clearly the commitment of the Hong Kong SAR government in supporting football development. We invest in venues. We invest in youth training. We also invest in cultivating spectators. The solid partnership between the government and Hong Kong FA under Eric's leadership provides a super effective platform for the football industry to thrive. So ladies and gentlemen, I can go on to talk more, such as about broadcast innovation, advanced technologies, live streaming platforms, etc., with which of course adds a lot of value to driving football development in Hong Kong and elsewhere. But you need to just take away these important points and remember Hong Kong's world-class infrastructure, huge international market, our proven capability, and the positive attitude and commitment of the Hong Kong SAR government. Joining our hands together, we will shape the future and drive the growth of football as both a sport and an industry in Asia. On this note, I thank you all for joining us at this rewarding summit and wish you an enjoyable stay in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Law. And Ms. Law, please stay. Please stay. And if I could also invite at this point Mr. Eric Falk and also Yang and also Filipe and the WFS team to go back on the stage for a group photo. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to the center, please. To the center, please. And then to your left. Look to your left, please. And slowly back to the center and to the right. And maybe a thumbs up if you want to the TV crew at the back. A thumbs up. Thank you. All good, our media friends? Okay, at this point, can I also invite the big team of the WFS crew to join the photo together? Let's give them a round of applause. Great effort from these guys to make this happen. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, distinguished guests, and thank you, WFS team. Of course, thank you all for being here, supporting us, being here with us. Thank you so much. As we draw this incredible event to a close, I would like to take this moment to once again thank everybody who made it possible. To our inspiring panelists, thank you for sharing your expertise, insights, and experiences. To our moderators, thank you for guiding each discussion with clarity and energy and keeping the conversation engaging and thought-provoking. To our attendees, here in person or joining us virtually, thank you so much for your support, for your questions, for your commitment that helped to shape the future of football together. This event has been a celebration of innovation, collaboration, and the passion that unites us all in this beautiful game. We hope you leave inspired, connected, and ready to make a difference in your own field. Thank you once again, everybody, and hope you have enjoyed WFS Hong Kong 2025. Hope you have enjoyed Hong Kong, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye. Thank you.